Alrighty, our last little class outside. Our last one. Pre-full moon yoga. Stand up tall, take a breath. Give some extra weight to your toes. Hold your quads strong, tuck your hips in. Lift your heart. Big exhale. Let's begin some movement. Take your arms up, look up at your thumbs. And fold down, exhale. Flat back, big breath, go slow, go with your breath. Fold, release. Plant your hands, just your right foot back, runner's lunge. Big split stretch. Reach your left arm forward, reach it up. Big twist, reach it back, follow your thumb. Back down, framing the front foot. Drop the right knee down, catch your prayer with both hands, lift it all the way up. Follow your gaze up to your thumbs, cactus your arms. Breathe, reach on up, and follow it down. Lengthen out the right leg again, picking up the knee, big splits. And take your left hand on the inside of the left foot, find warrior 2 feet, and reach your right arm up. Follow that right hand down, frame your foot again, drop that right knee, and sink back into your hips as you lengthen your left leg. You can pop up your left toes, big stretch, big breath. And claw forward, back to that runners. Right heel stretches back, heart forward, long right leg. Breathe. And belly button in, step up to the front, step back with your left, split the opposite direction. Right arm forward, reach it up, big twist, breathe in, look at your thumb, follow it back, and back down, frame the front foot. Drop the left knee, catch your prayer, lift it all the way up. Cactus your arms, open your heart. Breathe, stretch it back up. And lower it down. Lengthen out the left leg, heel back, heart forward. Walk your right hand on the inside of the right foot. Warrior 2 feet. Do your best. Open up, left hand up. And take it down, frame the foot, pivot the back foot back around, and sink back into the left hip as you lengthen out the right leg. You can pop up the toes. And claw back forward, back to your runners. Lengthen out that left leg. Heel really stretches back. Heart forward. Breathe. And step forward, forward fold. Hang your head. Shake it no. Find your inhale. Root down your feet. Rise on up. Chin's last. Arms come up when you're ready. Look up, all the breaths in, and fold out as you exhale. Flat back, breathe. Fold, let it go. Plant your hands, both feet back to plank. Rainbow your hips side to side. Let your feet fall like side plank. And walk so your big toes are touching, and bend your knees wide as big as your mat and sink back into your child's pose. Ripple your spine up to tabletop. Align your wrists and your knees. Lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Big cow pose, big breath. Round under cats. Go with your breath. Lift up. Round under. Fullest exaggeration of your spine in both directions. Let your belly fall. Lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Look up at that tailbone. And tuck it under, nose towards your pelvic bone. 2 more. Breathe, cow. Push into the ground. Round under, cat. Big breath in, cow. Round and under, cat. Find neutral. Weight in your thumbs. Tuck your toes. Lift up your knees. Hold your hovering table. Breathe. 5, 4, 3. Charge up. Big breaths in. Let it go. One more breath. And pike your hips up to down dog, belly towards your thighs. Look at your belly button. Tuck your hips under, heels towards the earth. Hold and stretch. Or you can pedal out your feet if you need some movement or want it. Two more breaths, armpits reaching back for your legs, heads relaxed, knees can be super bent, heels are reaching for the earth. With your breath, ripple forward to plank. Strong bodies, heels reaching back, elbows stay close as you lower down, only enough strength as you can hold yourself above the earth, and you can let it go. Tops of the feet flat. Hands underneath the shoulders, breathe in, lift up, and child's pose, exhale. Right away, ripple up to your table, tuck your toes, lift your knees, take a breath and hold it, hovering table. Pike your hips up, down dog. Ripple back to plank, lower exhale. Take your time, inhale, up dog. And tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Taking care of the body, be kind to yourself in your mind. Look at your thumbs, jump up to your hands, forward fold, shake out your wrists. Chin to your chest, roll on up. Arms up, big breath, palms next to each other. Lean to the right, crescent moon. Back to center, lean to the left, crescent moon. Back up to center. We're going to open wide to the right. So big step with your right foot. Arms go out to T, toes out, bend your knees. Sun goddess. Our last few weeks of summer, continuing to honor the sun. Keep the hips tucked under, heart up. Sink down another inch, hold it, take a breath. Pick up your right heel. Maybe go down a half an inch more. Lower the right heel, pick up the left heel. Stay in alignment. Maybe you can go down a little bit more. Lower the left heel. Try for both. Both heels up. And as you're ready, straighten the legs, turn the toes in, pigeon toe them, palms down. Squeeze your fingers, engage your upper arms. 5-pointed star, take a breath. And turn the left toes to the front, bend the knee, warrior two. Find a gaze point, reach your fingertips out, bend the left knee a little more, one more breath. And stretch your half squat, Skandasana to the back. Hands can come to your heart, bend your right knee, left toes come up. You can go super low if you have it, or stay upright. And fold down enough to get your fingers near your right foot, and then walk them up to the front. Pivot around, runner style lunge, left foot's forward. Walk the right foot in a little bit, pyramid stretch. Yep, angled to the front. Stay folded. Just open that right foot back up to your warrior 2 feet. Walk your left hand on the inside of the left foot and open up the right hand. Bend into the left knee. You'll be in side angle. You can stay just as you are. If you'd rather have a little bit more length, reach the right arm away from you, out past your ear. You can even look at that thumb if you want. And clock yourself down, back to the runner's lunge. Pivot the feet around. And we're going back to Skandasana. So walk the hands back towards the right foot. Bend the right knee in a little squat. Pop up the left toes. You can stay just as you are. If you'd rather come up back to your prayer, you can. And warrior two, bend into the left knee, lengthen out the arms. We're going to straighten the left leg, turn the left toes in, reach the arms up, look up at your thumbs, press your palms together, And turn your right toes to the back, arms back out to T. Follow that right thumb, bend the right knee, warrior two. Take a deep breath in, maybe 4 or 5 seconds in, 10 seconds out. And Skandasana, bending the left knee, sit back in your little chair, pop up your right toes. Hands can go to your heart. Bring some weight into the left heel to help you feel a little bit more stable. Then get your hands down near the left foot. And then walk your hands to the back, pivot around, runner's lunge, right foot forward. And then walk the left foot in a little bit so you can straighten your legs. Nose towards your knee, pyramid stretch. And turn the left toes out so you make the letter L, warrior 2 feet. Right hand comes on the inside of the right foot. And see about opening up the left arm. Palm to the outside. Bend into the right knee, find your side angle. You can stay just as you are, just bend the knee. You can always come up on your knee if you'd rather. Keep the arm reaching up, or you can reach it away out past your ear. Your gaze can be where is comfortable for your neck. Maybe you can look out and look at your left thumb. Use your breath to help you stretch as you clock yourself down back to that runner's lunge. That in itself is a nice stretch. Breathe. And walk your feet back to the left foot, finding Skandasana. Maybe you stay lower this round. Make sure the left knee is like chair, sitting back. Pop up the right toes. Use your left thigh to lift yourself up. Bend back into the right knee. Warrior two to the back of the mat. And straighten the right leg. Turn the toes in. Arms up. Look up. Press the palms together. Arms out to T, 5-pointed star. Make sure your toes are in. Hands to your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Keep them back. As if you have something squeezed in between and you're holding it there. Keep your quads strong and fold down. Keep your hands on your hips if you want, so you can keep squeezing those shoulder blades. Let your head go. Shift some weight in your toes. Get your hairline towards the ground. Keep weight in your toes. Rise all the way back up. Standing tall. Take your time. Arms back out to T. Squeeze your fingers. And let your hands fall behind you. Interlace. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart. Keeping that squeeze of the armpits, or of the shoulder blades rather. Keep your quad strong and fold down. And let your hands fall. Stay in your fold. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Let them go towards your hips. Relax your head. Last breath. And stay folded. Just turn your toes out. Bend your knees so you're in a little squat. You can bring your hands up to your knees. Find a flat back to lengthen out. And then exaggerate your back into cow. Let your hips go back. Your heart go up. Your knees can stay bent as you round into cat. Tuck your hips, chin to your chest. Open out, heart up, hips out, shoulders back. Round under. 3 more. You can slightly move in and out of your knees, whatever feels right to get the fullest exaggeration of your back. Let your hips tilt under and stick out. Let your chin go in and all the way up. Settle into your squat. Your hands can be on the inside of your knees. And press that right shoulder down. The right arm will stay straight. You can look off to the left. Back to center, straight spine, left elbow or left shoulder down. Straighten that elbow a little bit. Twist. And back to center. Come up so your back is nice and flat. Back to your sun goddess. And relax your legs, relax your arms. Turn your left toes to the front. Bend your right knee to spring yourself back up to the front. Breathe in, reach all the way up. Back bend at the top, all the breaths in, and fold, exhale. Flat back, breathe. Fold, let it go. Jump back to plank. Lower, use your arms. See if you can hover above the mat a little bit. Then breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Enjoy that lift, took away a limb. You didn't fall on your face. And hug that or crunch that knee in towards your nose, cheetah around that back, press into the ground. Right foot up to your hands, warrior 1 feet. Rise on up as you get your balance and your footing. We'll do 3 rounds, hands to your heart for the first one. Shift your weight to the right leg, lift up the left, see about your balance. Going for a warrior three, but more just seeing how your right ankle is, getting it warmed up. Bend into that right knee a few times, get some buoyancy, and step back. Warrior one. Your choice, you can take your arms back down or keep them up, palms together at the top. Shift your weight to your right leg, pick up your left, find your balance. That's good enough. You're in a diagonal line. If you want to continue to teeter, going for a capital T or any angle in between. See if you can bend that right knee a few times. Feel strong. Step it all the way back. Arms are up still. Warrior one. We're going to fold over the front leg, airplane your arms. Pause there. Flattest back you can. Look forward. Weight in your right foot and fly. As we step back, we're going to go to warrior two. So bend that right knee, feel good about it, and step back. Find your footing. Lengthen out your arms. Flip your right palm, revolve it back. Straighten the right leg. Go for your triangle, back through T, teeter down. One day your fingers will touch your big toe, but it might just be at your knee today. Bend into that right knee to your side angle. Belly button in, back to warrior two. Flip your right palm, revolve it back. Straighten the right leg. Find your triangle, staying in between those panes of glass or toaster slot, whatever makes sense to you. Bend into the right knee, side angle. Remember, you can reach that left arm away from you and switch your gaze to the thumb if you want some more. Belly button in, back to warrior two. Last round, flip the right palm, revolve it back. Big breath into the ribs. Straighten the right leg. Teeter down the triangle. Bend into the right knee, side angle. And this time, let yourself clock down to your runner's lunge, pivot on the back foot, keep that left arm down, reach the right arm forward, all the way up to your twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Drop the left knee, lift your heart so you're in a twist off to the right. Arms out to T. You can look back at your right hand. Belly button in, squeeze your inner thighs. Left toes already tucked. Lift your left knee. You're in a lunge. And left hand comes back down, teeter back down, left hand down, right hand up, back to your runner legs. And stay in your lunge. Lift up with the right fingers, come up to your twist in your lunge legs. Twisting to the right. Look back at the right hand maybe. And we're gonna helicopter around to warrior two. So arms slice the air, right knee's already there. If you were looking at your right hand, you'd watch it follow around. And breathe. Back to your Skandasana, bend the left knee, pop up the right toes. If you're able to touch your fingers to the earth, you could continue to go down in that direction. Maybe you can bend your knee and get your hips down a little bit more. And walk your hands back to the front. Pivot around, runner's lunge, weight in your hands, pick up the right foot, cheetah, see if you can hold it there underneath like that crunch, and then step it back to plank. Find your flow, exhale, lower. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in as you lift the left leg up. Almost seems easy to do, guys, but there's lots of balance there. Your shoulders hold you up. Exhale, crunch that left knee in towards the nose, hug it under, and then foot up to the hands, warrior one as you come up. The second side, you kind of know it's coming, so you can intentionally breathe a little bit more. Keep weight in that left heel so you're grounded. Hands down to your heart. You can move as slow as you'd like, shifting your weight to your left leg. Pick up your right foot, and when you feel good, straighten the left so you can balance. Maybe teetering forward, maybe just subtracting a limb and warming up the left ankle. Breathe. Practice bending the left knee a little bit, still in the balance, and then step back, warrior one. Keep your arms up, palms together, press them together. Shift your weight to your left leg. Find that balance, that diagonal line, fingers to toes. And teeter down as much as you'd like towards capital T. Keep the belly button in, the lower ribs in, so your back is flat. Holding your breath doesn't help you balance. You can see in the left knee as you step back, warrior one. And when you have both feet grounded, take a solid breath. Relax your shoulders. Enjoy the breeze. Fold over the left thigh, airplane your arms. Long spine should feel nice on your lower back. Look forward and fly. Breath in, breath out. Go into warrior two. Bend the left knee, step way back with the right. Lengthen out the arms. Keep a nice bend in the right or the left knee for your warrior two. Flip the left. Keep that knee bend as you revolve it back. Maybe you bend it a little more in case you lost some of it. And then straighten it out, arms to T, teeter down to your triangle. Bend into the left knee, your side angle. Belly button in, back to warrior two. Big breath in, flip the left, revolve it back. Straighten the left, arms back out to T. And tilt down to triangle. Bend into the left knee. Remember, you can put your elbow on the knee if you'd rather, if you're not quite on the floor. Reach the right arm away. You can look at that thumb. And come back up, warrior two. Last round, flip the palm, revolve it back. Big breath in, fill up the lungs. Straighten the left leg. And triangle pose. Find your side angle, bend your left knee, reach up or away. And find runner's lunge as everything comes down. Walk to the back, Skandasana. And walk back to the original front, runner's lunge. Plant your hands, lift up the left foot, knee to nose if you can, then step it back to plank. Find your flow. Downward dog if you want to keep building heat. And you can always do child's pose. Stretch out. Everybody's breathing. Big breath in, exhale. Let it go. Find your way to plank. Strong arms, lower yourself down. Make sure your face can be on something. You can put your forehead down or your chin, arms on either side of you. And make it so your palms are down towards your mat, so your thumbs are out. Start by looking forward. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes. You can lift up your head. Your shoulders will come up a little bit. Squeeze your legs together, one tail, lift up your legs. Maybe your quads even come up off the ground. You're lifting up so high. And lift up your hands when you're ready, flying. One more breath, a little higher. And lower it down, right or left ear down, look to the right. When we rest, you can have your big toes together, let your heels flop open. Second round, head back neutral, arms out to T. Squeeze your legs together, get your glutes and abs strong to start. Gaze goes forward. You can lift up your head first, use your back muscles on your own. Lift your legs up when you're ready. Lift your arms up when you're ready. Fly. Get as long as you can, as high up as you can. Look up. Look up as high as you can. And lower yourself down. Right ear down, look to the left. You can move your arms back down by your side. Let your heels flop open. Get your head back to center. Reach your arms out in front of you, Superman. Let's put our palms together like prayer. Press your palms together. Pinky still touching the ground. So you can lift your head up. Squeeze your legs. Heels close. Legs like one tail. Head's already up. See about lifting your legs up. You know yourself. Maybe that's enough. If you want to lift your arms up too, in line with your ears, big Superman, big line. Do your best. Hold it up there. Take it out to airplane. Look up. Lift up. Stay up there. Arms by your side. You can lift your heart up a little bit more. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And relax down, forehead down. One more going against gravity. Bend your knees. Hands are already back in that direction. Lift your gaze. Lift your arms up for second step, the swan. Reaching back for the tops of the feet. If you're anywhere close, you'll flip so your thumbs are down and you can grab. If you're not reaching it at all, you can just arch back, and any amount of picking up your knees and your legs off the earth can be added as well. Do your best not to let your knees go out. Keep your knees in line. One more breath, bowing up, look up. And as you come down, bring your hands underneath your shoulders so you can press right back to your child's pose. Wave up to tabletop. Give your body some love, some movement in the hips. Maybe stretch your wrist a little bit.